Hello and welcome to GameSoup. This is Resident Evil. Let's play Resident Evil Remake and Demake Remaster port for the PC walkthrough game guide for the PC, Xbone, and more. And I am Ed.
This is Joe. And we have a guest with us.
Oh yeah, we do have a guest.
This is Anne.
So the three of us here are playing this game. And as you noticed in our last episode, we got past the mansion, the first part of the mansion, as well as the residence where we fought a giant plant monster. It was weak to fire. And I'm weak to snakes. Now we're gonna head back to the mansion.
Like Harrison Jones.
Harrison Jones. He belongs in a museum, that's what they say. And they're dead right. Dead right. Is that something that people say, dead right? You can be dead wrong, but can you be dead right?
Yeah.
If not, can we just start saying it?
Dead serious.
And how do we get back to... Aha. Dead to rights. Red to dites. And we just want a GTFO here.
So why is all these undead zombies, dogs, Doberman dogs?
Oh, yeah, they are all the same species, aren't they?
Yeah.
They're all the same species of dog. That's a good question. I don't know the answer to it. My guess is Capcom only wanted to make
One model
for dogs.
Yep.
Yeah, that would be my guess. Oh look, now look where we are. We're back in the mansion. Okay, so this is where the game really starts to sort of ramp up a little bit. Okay, so we're gonna GTFO here because there's still some dogs. Alright, so we're gonna go back to the main hall and unlock the door that's in the eastern side of the first floor, which is south of us here. So, we're gonna make a run for it.
In this very special Halloween episode of Game Soup.
Now, what could be chasing us here?
Dogs?
This is a really low-res cutscene.
Yeah.
I'm shocked at how low-res this
It's like
is.
Sega Saturn. Hi. Jesus. Oops.
Is that a hunter?
That is a hunter. So, yeah, that's the big new threat in this episode. In this part of the game, you're pretty much being constantly chased by hunters.
Is that why it's called hunters?
Is that what's called hunters?
They're called hunters because they hunt you down?
I guess so, yeah. I mean, they don't actually, like, go through doors and stuff. They just kind of, slap your head off. They just slap your head off a little bit. They just jerk you around a little bit.
They don't have the opposable digits to open doors.
If,
Nor the strength to break them down.
No. If they
God
did,
wasn't kind to them.
they would be much more terrifying. Did you say God will strike them down?
No, I said God wasn't kind to them, but
Oh.
I suppose God wasn't the one who created them. Like he created the men in this game. God created man, but God did not create hunters.
Who created hunters then?
Umbrella?
Yeah, the umbrella.
Oh, yeah, duh. I guess that was kind of an obvious, huh? Kind of a given. Kind of a gibbon? A gibbon? Waxing gibbon?
Yeah, a monkey.
I don't want this. I would like to, did I see a healing item there? No. It's a tube filled with...
Yeah, that was a tube filled with formaldehyde and some sort of a body part.
some sort of species. Oh, this is a cool room. This is a cool room. Boom. Took his
Hey,
head
is
off.
that the first and only scene you can actually blow a zombie's head off in this game?
In this game, no, it's pretty liberal. I'm pretty sure you can blow off zombies' heads anywhere in this game.
Because I haven't seen it yet.
Oh, it's because you have to aim specifically up when you hit them. You have to, and usually it has to be the shotgun. There's not really a whole bunch of powerful weapons that will blow their heads off. But that was one of the things that got censored, Alright, so...
Really?
In some releases of the game, yeah. Not this one, though.
Well, the original one was censored with blowing zombie heads off?
Yeah, actually, the Japanese version... Mainly it was the Japanese versions that got censored. And in those versions, you could still do the headshot, and it would make the headshot noise, but their heads would just stay where they were. They would never get actually knocked off, Alright, so we got this jewelry box, and we're going to go to the hallway where we got the serum. So let's see. That's going to be... Aha. Okay, no problem. Yeah, this game has been heavily edited and censored in various regions. In Germany, for example, I believe there's no blood, And I think this is for Resident Evil 3. I believe there's no blood, and also all the zombies disappear after a couple seconds. That makes it less scary somehow. Run for it! It's alright. I think we got a battery pack. Yeah. We have 2 battery packs, actually. I'm gonna zap these guys. Now, we don't want to go in here. I mean, I guess we could. Not that we don't want to, it's just that we don't have to. So, God, get off my case.
Right.
Huh?
Right.
Right what?
You don't want to go in there.
I could go in there. I just don't want to. Did I pick up this battery? Oh, that's not a battery, it's a jewelry box. Hey, there's no zombie here now. Curious.
Curious. That's a good word.
Huh.
Yeah, that switch, I wonder if you should be...
There's a very prominently displayed
It's
switch
very,
here.
very prominent switch.
Now, I wonder what we should be doing here. And you notice this this eagle on the wall. Oh, sorry. This eagle on the wall is going to follow us around. Hey, look. Defensive item. Alright, cool. So what we're going to do, we are going to... Let's see. What are we going to do here? Ah, interesting. This guy will follow us around. So we're going to push this block. It's another block puzzle, because I know you love block puzzles, you know? I know you can't get enough of them. So we're going to turn the lights out here. And when we turn the lights out, you're going to see that... Ah! There's a shiny. There's a shiny that we have to get.
So, you need to push the box over there, or no?
Indeed. Is that you think that's sufficient? I believe so.
Looks good to me.
And then you gotta trick this B word. Ah, okay, so there's 2 of them here. You see that? So what we're gonna do... Oh no. Maybe we'll have to take the short way around. Ah, I messed it up again. There we go. A jewel. Let's take the red jewel. Uh-oh, we're out of space. What can we use? Let's use this. There we go. Some problems just solve themselves. Tricked him, one little B word, one little B word. And now we got the yellow gems. Okay, cool. So we are finished here. That's all we needed. We're gonna get out of here.
Was the note on the table, was that how to solve the puzzle?
Oh, do you want me to go back and read it?
Don't have to do that.
I don't remember what it was. But we're finished here. So we're going to leave the room. We're going to go down the stairs and through the door to the end of the hall here. Which is all very familiar territory for us.
It's 2.
There's 2.
They're doing God's work.
Knocking us out, taking us out. Alright, so looks like we're in roughly the correct area here. Okay. Alright, so I know exactly where we gotta go here. First we're gonna blow this guy's head off. Oh crap.
I hate when that happens.
Yeah, I hit reload instead of, take head off. I did take his arm off though.
I think that's his leg.
Oh, I never seen
his
that
leg,
before.
yeah. I don't think I have either. When I said arm, I really meant leg. Hey, come on, there's supposed to be a guy in this alcove here. But there isn't. But there is. This thing. Okay, cool. Tiny little room. This was something from the original Resident Evil. And it remained in the remake, which is good. So you gotta put that gemstone in there. This is another one of those very convoluted, obtuse puzzles that are difficult to solve if you don't know exactly what to do. But putting that yellow gemstone in there gives you access to the MO disc.
Compact. It's a compact disc.
Seems like it.
Yeah.
Does seem like a compact disc.
No disc.
MO disc.
Tiger with yellow and blue eyes. Oh, thanks for the description. That's what that thing says.
It's well placed, right? It's just very appropriately placed right here in the middle of this hallway where nothing else is. Okay. Okay, we're coming up on another boss fight here.
Can you imagine being the guy that owns this mansion and you have a room that just has a tiger with yellow and blue eyes, very labeled, just in case you forget what the object is? You know, imagine the guy that lives in it, he's very lonely. The guy that lives in this house, that's what he does. He just goes into the room with it. Honey, I'm going to be in the room with the the tiger with the blue and yellow eyes, just looking at it. Yeah, just looking.
Just looking.
Got a bunch of weird stuff in the house. What do I do with it? I look at it.
I don't like that reload feature. I keep pressing it by accident. So long, B-word.
And when you say B word, what's the word that you're thinking of? Is the word bee? You know, like the insect bee that you were running from earlier?
No, it's actually B-E-E-W-O-R-D, B-word.
Mm-hmm.
B-word. A B-word is... it's not short for anything. I
thought it was short for the word bee, but you know, it's just like he didn't want to say all those E's at the end, so you just say the word B word. It's shorter to say than B with a bunch of E's after it.
You know, it just takes way too long to say long words, so I just don't bother.
All right, well that one fell flat. Let's continue on to the boss fight.
Now, the question is, do we have enough ammo? I think we do. If only we'd saved. Is it too late to
6
save?
bullets.
I think we're going to make a pit stop so we can save here, save our progress. How do you feel about that? Good?
Yeah, let's
Bad?
do it, please.
Well, yeah, please. You have a lot of faith in my abilities, about as much as I do. That sounds bad. Sounds like a zombie just burst out of nowhere.
Sounds like God's work is happening.
Sounds like there's a hunter right here.
Yep.
So the mansion's filled with hunters now?
Yep. Pretty much.
Jesus.
Hope we don't die.
That flailing is an indication of his death, I believe.
Yeah, I think so. He's so dramatic. He's such a drama queen.
And you know what God said about death? Death, be not proud. For though some consider thee mighty and dreadful, I made hunters. And that's what the saying goes.
I made hunters!
And there's also, don't forget about the part where it says,
You know.
God had a thing for saying, like, he's filling space with and you knows and
you knows. Of course he did, but why? Why was he like that?
And let me try and say it again.
No. Yeah, do it.
Death be not proud. For those who consider the, what's the word? Dreadful and, I made some hunters and stuff. and stuff.
That sounds correct.
The true words of God. This is the word of God.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. It sounds very much like the true words that God said.
Matthew 7:12. Look it up.
Matthew McConaughey?
Look it up. Look it up. Bible bumpers.
I thought it was Bible thumpers.
Well, People mistake those things for each other, but the correct term is
Bible bumpers.
Yeah.
Well, we're all saved up.
You ever
now.
read that Bible thing?
Not by choice. No, have you?
No.
So we want to get to the third.
But I can quote passages from it.
Can you?
Yeah, I just did one. The death be not proud, and type of thing.
Death be proud.
Yeah.
There we go. Back in this room where we got this key and the spinning blades of doom. So believe it or not, there's actually another secret within this room. If you go right past here where we got the key, we're gonna fight a little bossy boss here. We have to use the mansion key for it. And this door was, I believe, the whole reason why we had to go to the residence in the first place, to get that one key so we could come back here and open that one door. Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah, and there's also been another scene where a guy shot a lock off. So they've already established that shooting locks off is possible in the Resident Evil universe,
Sure.
but this one you need a key for.
Sure, yeah. And in Resident Evil 4, you can pretty much bust open any door by kicking it. What was that noise?
It's a
snaky way.
It's a hunter.
It sounds like a hunter. It's just like a reptile hunter. He's like a hunter with no arms or legs, sort of. The reptile hunter. So there is a trick to this boss. The trick is to shoot it, and not miss. And he's gonna tackle us. He's gonna go for he's gonna use takedown attack. We're gonna have to run. And he's gonna use Swift when he comes up over here now.
He's gonna use Swift.
Now there's a way to counter Swift. You have to leer.
Yeah.
There we go. Now the
Good
snake.
use of leer.
Yeah. Snakes are weak to acid, as we all know. And the reason we had to come in here to fight this snake is so that he could knock over that bookshelf, so that one item could be freely given to us now. Now we can go over here behind the bookshelf and get this secret item.
Is it a flashlight?
It looks like a flashlight, but it's actually a book.
The Eagle of
It's a
South Wolf. What was it called? The Eagle of the South Wolf?
It was called the Eagle of South
Eagle
Wolf
of
of North.
South Wolf of the Eagle of South Wolf of North. What the hell kind of a title is that?
Japanese title, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, there's metal hidden inside.
Yeah. Well, let's get rid of this book. I don't need to be doing any reading right now.
There's nothing unusual except for those 3 dots in that strange text.
Mm-hmm.
But nobody knows what they are. All right.
Yeah, you probably have to put it in something and it'll open a passageway.
Yeah. Something like that. In fact, you're exactly right. But we're actually done here. So we're gonna come back the way we came.
See, avenged Richard.
I guess we did, but you know, we did kind of leave him to die. I think he would have been more avenged if the snake had killed us. That probably would have been the fair thing, you know. But no.
But then the snake gets two bites. He gets 2 bites to eat, you know?
Well, he would have had 0 if we had just come to help Richard, but we didn't.
Like a human, to a giant snake like that, a human being is basically just a package of little Debbie bites. You know, the little muffins or brownies? They're basically that. Like the livers and the organs.
God,
of
you know,
the people are basically, they must taste like that.
I would kill man for a Nutter Butter right now. Would you?
Well, that's a little morbid. But that's the name of the game today. We're talking about morbid things. So who would you kill for what is what we're talking about right now.
Yeah. I would say either for Twix or Nutter Butter.
You'd kill a senator?
I'd be willing to kill an animal up to and including 4 feet in size. How do you feel like
a
that?
Neanderthal or a child?
Well, I guess if you consider humans to be animals, I was more thinking of.
Oh yeah, but we're not animals because God's children and all that.
Of course.
God created snakes, then God created hunters, and then God created man.
God created hunters before man.
Genesis 1:1, Matthew 1:1. He wrote,
World 1-1.
"Thou art not so," and so on. And that's an actual Bible verse quote that I just gave you. Enjoy it.
Okay, now it's time to go back to. Thanks to the magic of editing, we're gonna scream. Get ready to scream. Ah!
It's a lot of zombies.
There's Oat.
He just jawed that guy.
I didn't even know that could happen.
That's funny.
That was incredible. Well, that's a first. That's a first on GameSoup. I've played this game for years. I've never seen that happen.
That redhead or deadhead, whatever the hell you call it, just nailed Gerald Selene in the jaw.
Gerald, take that, Gerald. Gerald? Now we want to go. Aha. Wow, he kind of deserved it, though. He was kind of being a big old jerk. Alright, let's see now. Okay. We want to go all the way around. So we will do that. Hey, chill out, bro. He punched that guy in the face.
There was Matthew McConaughey.
Where was
zombie?
that? Did we just run past him?
Yeah, he kind of looked like Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah.
He was a zombie.
Matthew McConaughey is kind of, you know, zombie-like. Have you ever seen his face? He's pretty zombie-like. Alright, so we're in good shape here. Now we're going to go back to this room. I mean, not go back to, go to for the first time. What am I talking about? Alright.
Is this the chemical room?
No, this is the room with the walls that close in on you.
Oh, right, yeah, this room.
But we
This old house.
Oh, I think I did
Starring
that. I think I did that wrong. I think I did that wrong.
Starring some old guy with a beard. And his partner, Al Borland. Isn't that this old house? No.
That's Tool
Time.
Home Improvement, right?
Yeah.
What's it called? Tool Time?
Didn't we have we had a thing where you made this up when you were a very, very small child. You were practically a baby. You made up that if the time matches on the clock, like if it's 2:02 or 11:11,
Yeah.
that's Tool Time.
That's Tool Time?
Yeah. You used to say that when you were a kid. You would say, "Oh, it's Tool Time."
That's so dumb.
Yeah, that's what you said. Kids say the dumbest things. Isn't that a TV show?
Tool Time.
Starring Bill Cosby.
Wait, Bill Cosby? I thought it was Al Borland. Al Borland and Tim Allen?
So, Bill Cosby's been in the news lately.
Yeah, he's a predator.
Yeah, a bunch of
Aliens versus Predators.
rape allegations have come out against Bill Cosby.
Rape alligators? Again?
But there's no solid evidence. So, and out of like 20-something women, 20 or so women came forward.
20?
Yeah, seriously, that many.
Are they lies?
Yeah, at least several of them have to be lies. I don't know either way if one of them's true, but it's really fucking nasty to accuse somebody of rape.
That they didn't. Hold on, you're telling me that 20 people have come out
Yeah,
and lied
I don't know if they're all liars. There's a chance that they're all liars.
to get Bing Crosby arrested?
Yeah, well, to get money, really, because they would get money out of it. That's the real reason.
Hold on.
They're going.
I just noticed something.
That they're bringing up these charges, and because nothing will happen. Is that called a catfish?
It's called a catfish.
Yeah.
Stun gun. But wait, where's the battery pack?
Didn't you use it earlier?
I just picked one up. Stun gun.
Is that a battery pack? Maybe the stun gun is the battery pack.
Maybe, but
they just mislabeled it.
It had a different label. It said something else that was really funny.
Huh.
I can't remember what it said. Maybe it was my imagination. Maybe I'm just insane. Anyway, continue.
Yeah, I don't know whether he's innocent or not, but
I don't think anyone knows.
if he's guilty, well, it's terrible that he's a rapist. But if he's not guilty, then these women are terrible, and they're not going to get in trouble for it, though, because that's not how our legal system works, unfortunately.
It is pretty unfortunate.
You can accuse a man or a lady. You can accuse somebody of rape, and if it turns out that you're a liar and they go to jail, you know what happens to you? Nothing.
Oh. Well, you can feel free to pause the video and read these. George Trevor. I am George Trevor.
So they're talking about Lisa there?
Yeah. They added a lot of backstory about the Trevors. Lisa Trevor was that monster wearing the 7 faces that we saw earlier. And a lot of the backstory in the mansion involves the Trevor family. Oh, there's a big spider.
Is that a boss or is it just a regular old?
Just a regular old giant spider.
Yeah, the enemies in this move so slowly,
come on.
but so do you. So
Yeah. I have to say the spiders look really fantastic in this version.
yeah,
Let's see. We probably want to. There is a map, but we don't. Okay, so we need to go this way to the dead end, and we're gonna cop a little UB. Oh, look at that!
come on.
We couldn't get through. That was crappy. I thought that was a clear path, but no. Switch over. And we're gonna run back the way we came and avoid this guy like the plague. Okay, sounds good to me. Okay, so now we're in a very familiar part of the game, as we will see very shortly. Should I kill this guy?
Grenade launcher?
Yeah, I have a better idea. Let's just outrun him. Those are some fantastically detailed zombies, though. I gotta say, I'm quite impressed. Look at his face. Aren't you impressed? Are you not impressed? Get in the elevator. When you get out, go around to the right. Okay, I can do that. So we're headed towards the the fourth section of the game now.
Whoa!
Guess that was
Nailed him.
nailed him right in the head.
Right in the noggin.
Alright, so there's some items we gotta pick up here. Now that we have access to the elevator, we can pick up this battery, which we're gonna need to use.
To shock a zombie in the head?
I wish.
Is that a stick of gum on the ground?
It does look like a stick of gum, but it's actually a stun gun. See, look, it's called the Stun Walker.
I thought it was going to be a USB stick.
So,
But they didn't have those back in the Resident Evil 1 days.
Nah, they didn't. Well, sure they did. It was 96, but they were like high tech.
They were high tech and very expensive.
Now notice that we just picked up something called a stun gun, didn't we? No, we just picked up a battery pack.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see any battery packs here.
But you got 2 stun guns. I think battery packs equals stun gun in this game.
That's very odd.
Uh-huh.
I don't remember that being the case last time I played this game. Stun gun. Is it a stun gun or is it a battery pack? And why are the
battery
labels?
pack that charges up the stun gun. So one battery for each stun.
Oh, that kind of makes sense.
That's brilliant. That's brilliant. Okay, I get you. I get you. So we're gonna take these acid rounds. No, we're not.
I'm so sorry.
Me too. We're gonna use this. We're gonna heal up a little bit, so we can grab these acid rounds a little bit.
A little bit.
Just to grab them a little bit. Just kick them around a little bit. Okay, we're in.
Grab these acid rounds, put them in my pistol. Oh, they didn't fit. Okay, I'll put them into the grenade launcher. Perfect.
Perfect.
Toast.
Totes. Okay. Now that we got that battery. We are gonna head right in here. And we're gonna make our way back to the courtyard. So where's the
Order in the courtyard?
Order in the courtyard.
God said, and it was done.
Oh God, we have to do so much backtracking.
Well, let me tell you
Okay.
about a movie called The Lego Movie.
Tell me about it.
It was pretty great. It was a pretty fantastic movie.
Tell me more about it.
Well,
Tell me less about it.
It's a very fast-paced, high-energy film for all ages.
Would you say it's high octane, as the buzzword industry is so wont to use?
And without spoiling anything, it's one of the more fun movies that I've seen. It's about a laugh every 96 seconds.
That's pretty high praise.
And there's a lot of fast-paced things. Like it's really good, probably for kids and for adults who can't concentrate on anything. The first maybe hour or 70 minutes or so of the movie are just non-stop different things happening every 30 seconds or so.
That's great.
And then it
Sounds like
sort
my
of
kind of
slows
film.
down to actually sort of tell you a story.
Oh, yeah?
It has to slow down at some point to tell you a story, you know.
Right, it has to.
And I liked the ending. I thought it was a good ending, and I don't really want to spoil it. There's kind of a twist to it,
If you spoil it, I'll never talk to you again. How about that?
you know.
How about that?
The movie came out about a year ago, so if you haven't seen it yet,
Really?
yeah,
Am I that old?
it's an old movie now.
Wow.
It's almost past the statute of spoiler limitations. You're allowed to spoil things after they've been out for 3 years.
Wait, really?
I
3
just-
years?
I-
It's pretty arbitrary because first of all, you just said it came out a year ago, and then you said the statute of spoilers was 3 years, and you said it was almost about to run out. So
Well, the statute of limitations.
what are you talking about?
The spoiler statute of limitations has some caveats to it, and one of them is you're allowed to spoil the Lego movie.
How did they even know?
It's sort of like a really long episode of SpongeBob SquarePants, you know, but it's more refined.
There's nothing unusual except for this strange indentation. Now let's-
SpongeBob SquarePants is a fun show to watch.
Hey, the SpongeBob movie just came out.
I heard it's great.
So did I, actually.
Actually, I didn't hear anything about it. I didn't even know it was out, but I will probably see it.
You're such a liar.
I'll probably see it when I can download it. If anybody's got a link, post it
Now
in the
listen.
comments below.
We're clamping down on crime, but if you got a link to the SpongeBob movie, let us know.
Yeah, I'd like to see it. I'll see it eventually.
It would be really good for,
I'm never in a hurry to see movies, but, you know,
Oh, I'm a big old
get around to it.
Yeah.
Obviously, I'm never in a hurry to see movies. I just saw the Lego movie. Well, me and Ann just saw the Lego movie.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with seeing a Lego movie, right? Better spent than wasting your time with, like, the Olsen twins go to college or something, you know? Oh, why? I don't think I want to... Oh, I don't want to take this just yet.
Well, I think I saw an Olsen twin or two in this game so far.
Like the zombie?
Yeah, because they don't have a lot of skin.
That's why?
Yeah.
You could have said anything, but they don't have a lot of skin. But that works. That actually is true. You're right. You're right.
Mm-hmm.
Well played, sir.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really know what I'm talking about.
The Olsen twins, they have no skin. You said it yourself. Now we need a battery, which we have. So we need to use this battery somewhere. Let's see here. Oh man.
So movie reviews on GameSoup, that's we do them sometimes, and that was one.
And that was one.
I give it a A or somewhere, like A minus, maybe a A. I don't know. It's a good movie. Go see it. Go see it in the theater.
I'll give it a 0 out of 10. Just kidding. I will. I'll buy it. I'll purchase it on DVD Blu-ray.
Yeah, you'll buy an actual disc.
All right, so we just backtracked a little bit to pick up the crank because, surprise, surprise, we need the crank. But before we do that, we're gonna head over this way. So what were you saying?
I don't know, something about Blam Bam Obammy.
Something about Bam Bam Oh Bammy Bam. Barack Obama. Something like that. But who cares? You know, we're gonna have a new president in about a year.
Hillary Clinton.
You think?
Yeah, that's what I heard.
You think she's the one, huh?
That's what I heard. That old bag. That
Is
hag.
that what she prefers to be called?
Yeah.
That's very strange. I've never heard anyone prefers to be called old bag.
Yeah, she's one of the worst human beings in the world.
She's real weird, huh?
Yep. She is a creep.
The old bag.
Like, the word creep was invented for people like her.
Oh, I see. Look at this dog I'm pushing out of the way.
I mean, at least Obama is like, he's kind of a, he's like likable.
Yo! Did you see that?
And his cadence. Like, that's what we were talking about. That I had, I was talking in like a cadence that was similar to Barack Obama.
Right.
I mean, whatever we've been calling him.
Bam Bam Obama.
Yeah. So
You do have a cadence sort of like Barack Obama.
sometimes, not always.
No, not always, but
When I'm trying to make a joke, I use the pauses to think.
like right now.
Right.
Sure. Okay,
But
continue.
There's nothing likable about Hillary Clinton. And we just did the whole black president thing, except Obama's not even black, but
He's half black.
we call it we can just say that he's black, right? Just so we can just say that we had a black president. Now we got to get the woman president thing out of the way, and then we can just go back to old crusty white dudes after
Crusty.
that.
Well, hold on. I mean, there is one redeeming thing about Hillary Clinton. I mean, she's very forgiving.
It's not necessarily a good quality, though.
Yeah, forgiveness is a good quality in people.
No, I don't know. Forgiving somebody who
who doesn't deserve it?
Who cheated on you?
Sure.
Who doesn't deserve it?
Yeah,
right. Is that what we're talking about here?
Yeah, I guess so. Whatever.
I wouldn't call that a good quality.
No.
No.
Okay. Well, let's just save our game here, because you never know what happens. Actually, I know what's going to happen. There will be some boulders, Indiana Jones style, and we don't want to get crushed.
Bill Clinton. There's another creep.
He's not a creep. He's a cool dude.
He at least has the persona. He's like got like a likable persona, like Obama, like on the surface. So that's political talk on GameSoup. See you next time.
We are experts.
Yeah, we are experts on political things.
As you can tell. Let's see here. Go through the door next to the ladder and go through the door at the other end of the hallway.
So let's try and think of other political figures. I can't even think of one. Dick Cheney.
Chick Daney.
Ron Paul. Rand Paul. I think those are all the political figures that I know of.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What is this on the ground? Looks like a magazine. Nope, don't want it. Rand Paul, Paul Ryan, Ron Paul. Isn't that confusing? Ron Paul and Rand Paul.
Yeah, I don't know why he named his son such a similar name to himself.
Another one? We don't want this.
Maybe his full name is Randall. That doesn't really sound like Ronald. Wait, yes it does.
Randall! Oh yeah.
Randall and Ronald are really similar names. They have
are.
almost all the same letters.
Yeah.
Dorks. Yeah, if your name's Randall, what are you doing?
What are you doing?
Yeah,
It's not like you have a choice,
your name's Randall. Type in the comments, say my name's Randall.
What am I doing?
What you're doing.
I don't know. If you don't know what you're doing, say you don't know. Be honest.
Link us on Twitter. Follow us on Twitter.
And we'll send you some pizza rolls.
At GameSoupLP. Is that our Twitter handle?
We don't have a Twitter handle.
Yeah, well, we don't go on the Twitter.
Starting tomorrow, we will, though. A dead end. What could possibly be here?
Is that you, Jill?
Is that voice Enrico's?
It's bees!
You're alive.
Stop. Are you with anybody, Jill?
No.
Like single, or?
Why?
I was just gonna make that joke. I bet every Let's Player makes that joke.
Probably.
Someone is a traitor. Umbrella set
The bomb. So
I don't know. Who was the traitor? I actually don't know.
Who was the traitor?
You'll see. You know the answer to this. Come on, Joe.
Was it, well, I don't want to spoil it for
No.
everyone. Was it
No.
Wesker?
Well, we're not going to spoil it. We're not going to tell you who it is.
Well, it's either Barry or Wesker. I mean, there's not that many characters in the game.
That is true. Now look, this guy just happened to have a crank on him. Whoever did this is definitely a professional because they shot from around a corner while I wasn't looking. Wait, he's holding something.
Oh no.
A crank.
Cranks.
Another crank.
This is a differently colored crank,
No,
though, so you know.
they used to call me the crank.
You know it's
just use the
legit.
same crank on whatever crank that needs.
I actually don't know if you can. Go back to the room with the ladder and walk. Okay,
Oh, there's the professional.
Leon.
Yeah, Leon.
Now there's hunters all over the place. Let's see here. Oh god, that's quite a ways back. Now we have to avoid all these hunter-wunters. So that's really the biggest danger once you get to, this is the fourth part of the game. Is that there's hunters all over the place. All over the gosh darn freaking place. And they're a little bit dangerous.
They're doing God's work.
They are doing God's work, trying to kill all humans. But honestly, they're pretty easy to dodge. They're just doing God's work. You know? How can we fault them for that? I mean, we can, because they're trying to kill us. Oh, we're gonna put this
I
crank
don't
in
know
here.
how these hunters tell the difference between each other.
What do you mean?
Because they all look the same.
Well, yeah, but I mean, they have a sense of identity, don't they? You're saying how do they tell the difference between each other?
Yeah, I feel like some of them should grow facial hair, you know? Some of these hunters.
Hunter goatees. Yeah. That's what they need.
Or if they can't have facial hair, they should stick it to they should stick like magnetic strips to their faces. You know, like Dapper Dan.
Dapper
Played
Dan.
with that toy.
Yeah. I'm up for that, yo. Totally up for that. Yo.
And he never looked dapper. He never looked good. It always looked
No.
like a fuzzy mess.
He always looked like a homeless guy.
This
So let's
is,
see. A huge boulder.
this Dapper Dan segment is not for children because children don't know what Dapper Dan is.
Oh no. What? Strange how that boulder just decided right now was the time to start rolling. Maybe the rock is the boulder is the traitor. I get it.
The professional shooter too.
The professional shooter too, yeah. It's all coming together. Go through the door that was previously blocked, but cleared by the boulder. Actually, I don't think we have any shotgun shells in our inventory. No, we don't. So let's see. We're gonna go back to the door here. Thanks, Boulder. You're the professional. We like you. Oh, yeah. I forgot about this boss.
It's Al Roker.
How did you know? It is Al Roker.
Well, it's the Halloween episode of Game Soup, so you know we have celebrities, but they're dressed up as Resident Evil characters.
Al Roker. All right, we gotta kill this guy. I think we have the right kind of. Oh, damn it!
Oh God, what did you have for lunch, Al Roker?
Breakfast and dinner.
It was lasagna. It's what I
Oh.
have. It's what I have for every meal. Just a small quantity of it because my stomach is stapled.
Stapled? Oh,
Yeah,
it
he
is
had a
stapled.
surgery that stapled his stomach, so he can eat whatever he wants, just small quantities. Eats a tiny lasagna every day for lunch. He brings it into the ABC studios or whatever network he's on.
What does he work for? QBC?
UPN probably,
QVC.
because that's the top network, and he's a top network type of guy.
Oh, cool. There we go.
Jesus.
We need to GTFO though.
You gotta kill that one too, Katie Kirk? She's backing up towards you.
Yeah, there we go. Now we need to get through here, which we could do if we had a knife.
Yeah, it's a little spider.
A little spider. We just crush those. We don't really care about that. Hey, look, a knife. How perfect. Oh no! Who's that one?
Matt Lauer.
Matt. They all work
All
for the
of
same
the Daily Show hosts are.
Daily Show? You mean Jon Stewart?
The Today Show? Today Show. The Today Show.
Why do they all have such
Hosts
similar
are-
names? Like The Daily Show, Today Show?
Yeah, they're all really nondescript.
I don't like it. I don't like it at all. It makes me angry.
I remember I used to watch. I think it was. Yeah, I used to watch Samurai Pizza Cats on television when I was a kid.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, and then one day it just wasn't on anymore. It was the Today Show. They put on the Today Show instead.
That kind of sucks.
Yeah, I was really disappointed, but I think I had seen every episode by then, but I didn't realize it, and you couldn't look it up on the internet back then to see how many episodes there are. Now I don't know if I still have it, but I did have every episode of Samurai Pizza Cats on, download.
On
the download.
And they were, Real Media, right?
Yeah, I don't know, they might have been real media format, I don't know. They were some stupid format.
There we go. Now, is this thing going to come after us now that it's freed?
You're about to get your answer.
Okay. Right you are. What if it stopped and turned the corner and crushed us? Why did
It got a face and was like, sucker! I got you. I got you. I'm the moon, and I'm made of cheese.
I'm made of cheese.
Yeah, we took a poll. We took a straw poll, and what's a straw poll?
A straw poll is like an informal poll of just a small group of people. But that's what we took, yeah.
I thought it had a political connotation.
No.
Well, we took a poll, and we found out that the moon is made of cheese and that it's the boulder from Resident Evil.
We found out all those things?
Yeah, it's the moon.
Man, if we found out all that stuff...
Yeah, we polled a bunch of old ladies.
Whee!
We found out some facts about the moon.
How do we get... Oh, I remember now. We need to... Oh, okay.
Crank it.
Yeah, man, this crank really comes in handy. Whoever designed all these puzzles, like whoever was the architect of this underground cavern area, he sure had a thing for cranks. Oops, there we go, that's plenty far. So there's that... That's annoying. There's that little, that rectangle on the wall there. All you have to do is push the statue in front of it and use the crank. And look, it's like a little, what's that called? Push thing. It pushes things. What's something that pushes things? Quick, tell me.
Elevator.
Elevator. It's like a little elevator. A sideways elevator. Alright. So we have this statue now. What do we do with this statue? Well, we can see we already have one up further ahead. But notice they're facing opposite directions. But also notice that annoying circular paneling in the floor. Well...
So is it possible to see a rock falling, but also see it going up at the same time?
I don't know what you mean.
Is it possible for a rock to be falling and you see it go up at the same time?
Go up?
Yeah, it goes up and down at the same time for you.
I don't know, maybe. You think?
Yeah.
Like, in what situation would that be possible?
Okay, well, someone drops a rock off the side of a building, you're in the elevator cables break, you're falling down through the building. Oh, it's one of those window elevators, right?
Oh,
you can see
yeah.
out. The elevator falls faster than the rock, you're going by a rock that's falling and it goes up.
Yeah, that could happen.
Yeah.
Except that an elevator wouldn't fall faster than a rock. They would both fall at the exact same speed. Just the speed of gravity?
Yeah.
Acceleration due to gravity?
Okay, let's change rock to feather.
Okay, well actually, with air resistance and everything...
Okay, so the elevator has aerodynamic beak on the bottom, a beak-shaped type of thing, like a spike, a beak on the bottom, and the rock is shaped like a parachute-shaped rock.
How do they get a parachute-shaped rock? No, seriously, how do they get a parachute-shaped rock? I'm not satisfied until
They
you answer that
molded it.
question.
They hired a glass blower because they thought that rock and glass were the same thing, but they're not.
They're really not.
Yeah, glass is made out of
Sand.
I thought. Yeah, you might be right about that. We'll have to look it up later. But for now, let's just go with my theory that glass is made out of ice.
Your theory? Wait,
It's made out of ice that has been treated with a polymer. I'll just use a word that sounds technical.
polymer is, that is a pretty technical word, though.
Mm-hmm.
Nice going.
Well, if you use enough technical words, you can make it sound like you know about things.
Yeah, see, politics. Not
Yeah.
not to name sides, because they're all bad.
Okay, let me name a politician.
John Cheney.
What's
Richard Clinton.
I'm really struggling to think of a politician's name here. I'm not even kidding.
Jon Stewart.
I follow politics so little.
Hillary Clinton.
I haven't
Bam Bam Shablam.
I haven't looked at political news in like 6 years.
Really?
I used to look at it like once in a while.
What about like
before that? I actually followed it, and before that, I voted for Obama. I've come a long way in the last some years, but
what about like Colbert and stuff? You ever watch Colbert Report?
no, I don't know.
That show is actually funny. It's better news than any news station, but it's funny. All right, let's see here. We have to symbols. Yes, we should turn this.
I like Nathan For You.
Yeah, but that's
one
not a
of my more
news
favorite
show.
shows. With Nathan Fielder on your side. Yeah, if you guys have YouTube access, just type in Nathan Fielder on your YouTube and watch that instead of this.
Don't say that. We need the views. He doesn't need the views. No, but go watch it. It's pretty funny. Oh, I didn't... Oh, was it 2431? I think it was. There was a code written on the side of that shaft. And, silly me, I forgot to look at it. Let's see here.
Where are we at here?
It's 4231. Let's see if we can just insert it without solving that puzzle. Isn't that what I did? 4231?
I wasn't looking.
Oh no, I started with 2 last time. Alright, so 4, 2, 3, 1. Yeah! A hunter comes up on the elevator. Or Barry. Both are frightening. Alright, well, we just unlocked an elevator. I guess we might as well try to use it. Who knows where this thing's gonna take us, though? I mean, I do.
Barry? Thank God you're safe.
You too, Jill.
The traitor. Is he the traitor?
I
I don't
know.
know.
Down here. I didn't expect to find a place like this. Have any idea as to what might be at the bottom?
There's only one way to find out.
He's so awkward. What's that? It's Lisa.
What the hell is that sound?
Well, look at his concerned face.
It's a big forehead.
He
Jill.
does.
Go check it out.
Go check it out, Jill.
Why don't you go and check it out?
Yeah, he's got the
Just a guy with the big magnum, and he's like, let's send this lady.
Alright. Well, I guess we're gonna have to go check it out. So
But
let's
Jill
see.
is a perfectly capable female character.
Okay. Well, we just heard some strange noise. And hopefully there's nothing in here that's gonna bar our path. Let's see. We probably want to go this way. Did I scare you?
It's Linda.
It is Linda.
Lisa.
It's Linda from Snowboat Kids. Do you remember her?
Actually, I do. She had a very large nose, and she
Yeah,
was
they-
the red one.
They all had big noses.
They
What was
had
up with
giant noses. I liked Damien in that game.
that? I liked Slash.
Slash, yeah, he's the main guy.
Yeah, he was. Alright, so we're gonna go through the door here, push the big crate.
Was Damien the one with the bandage on his nose? He broke his
I
nose?
think so. Maybe that was Slash. I can't
I don't
remember.
know if I'd be skiing if I had a nose as large as any of those children.
Especially I was injured.
And the second game is called Snowboard Kids 2, but you only spend about the first 30 seconds of the first race on snow, and then the rest of it you're like racing on pianos. And,
I know, there's that one level that's made up of, it's like in a kitchen or like a dining room.
Yeah.
And everything's giant except for you. You're really, really tiny. Everything else is giant sized. That's very strange. Oh, come on.
Yeah, that was a game for
Hit the switch. There we go.
LSD users.
What? No. Now you want a game for LSD users. You want to play LSD, Dream Simulator for PlayStation.
Mm-hmm.
You ever played that game? You ever played that game? No? You never played
What
it?
about Silhouette Mirage? That might be a good one.
A good drug game? No way.
Yeah. So this marks the second time that we've talked about Silhouette Mirage on GameSoup.
No, we've talked about it twice. I think it's time we played it. You think?
There's so many games that we could be playing on here. And there's Linda
Linda.
once again.
She really she's taking a nosedive since
Linda is-
snowboard kids. Get it? Nosedive because she has big nose. Nose,
Yeah.
snowstorm. You know what I'm saying?
I'm trying to think of other characters named Linda in video games. There are many.
There are none.
There's actually a lot. There's
Did you just leave her?
Barry.
So he's the traitor.
I think he just didn't know how to use the elevator control. He'll be back down in a minute. I pressed this thing. It says up, but I thought it would keep me down here. He's like an old man trying to use Windows or Internet
Yeah,
Explorer.
he needs to buy that Windows 95. Please buy my product. Please buy my product. That guy was so desperate on that infomercial from 1995. It was Windows
Please.
95.
Buy my product.
Easily dateable.
Easily dateable.
Yeah, you can date the
You
the
can
time
really.
period pretty easily, and you could probably date that guy. He seemed pretty desperate.
That was more recent than 95 though, wasn't it?
Well, probably 96 or 97. I mean, he was selling a product to teach you how to use Windows 95.
Was it Windows 95?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I think.
I can't remember it.
I don't know. All I
I
remember was he seemed kind of pathetic and desperate
you did seem kind of pathetic and
to sell his
desperate.
product.
Please
Please
buy my product. But he was just like that other guy. Who's the guy that we used to play his shareware, and he said,
Steve Morath.
Hi, I'm Steve Morath. Please purchase these games. Please purchase these games. He asked you straight up to buy them, to give
Yeah.
him money. He doesn't care if you have fun with them or not. He just wants you to purchase them. Please purchase these games.
Yeah, back when you had to send a self-addressed stamped envelope and he sent you a floppy disk in the mail. That's how it worked. It wasn't even the
Yeah.
internet. You didn't download it.
So we just crushed a crate with a garbage compactor.
And somehow the item that was inside of it is intact.
Uh-huh. And it's a flamethrower, and it just happens to be in perfect condition despite how tall it is, not being crushed. Very strange. And the game, doesn't explain that or anything. It doesn't give you any hints that's what you're supposed to do. You just sort of have to figure that one out.
I once almost got crushed in a trash compactor.
You did?
No, I just had nightmares about it though when I worked in a dish room and I had to take out the trash there.
Oh, that's kind of scary.
And I had to throw the trash into a trash compactor and then hit the button. And I was underage
Oh.
to be working in a dish room, and I wasn't allowed to operate the trash compactor, but I operated the trash compactor
That's-
almost every shift.
That's quite frightening.
Yeah.
That's very frightening, actually. Let's see here.
So yeah, broke the law. The company broke the law, I guess, by allowing me to use the trash compactor. Well, they would have been in a lot of trouble if I got crushed in that thing.
Yeah, right. Well, you would have been in more trouble because you'd be dead. But yeah, they would have been in a lot of trouble too.
Yeah. Yeah, one time I dumped the trash. We would have, there was, I think I still remember, I think there were 13 trash cans across the entire kitchen and dish room area, the whole back, the kitchen area of the restaurant.
Yeah?
And there was one in the pots section where all the old food would get emptied out onto it, and it would fill up with soup and mashed potatoes and just solid, like, it would be like, probably, it would be hundreds of pounds basically of slop by the end of the night.
That's sick nasty.
And the trash bag never did a damn thing in that particular trash can. It would just break like halfway through the night, and it would just be like a trash can full of slop. So that trash can, you would always have to just dump it over. It would just be like a soupy mess, and it would be hot too because there was hot
Ew.
soup in there. So I would always just dump that over. It would splash all over you, and just dump it into the trash compactor. But one day, I dumped it over, and it tilted up and went upside down and fell directly into the trash compactor.
Oh, snakes!
And I couldn't get it out. It was suctioned to the bottom of the trash compactor. No matter how hard that I pulled, I could not detach it. I don't remember. I think I got down into the trash compactor and tried to pull it up.
Wow, that's terrifying,
And
actually.
I could not get it to come off, so I crushed it. I crushed the trash can.
What? Really?
Yeah, and then for a couple of weeks after, the chefs were complaining, "Where's that? Then we used to have more trash cans in here." I didn't tell anyone.
You're master. You're master.
So if you're listening from my old job, that's what happened to the trash can, guys. Dennis from the kitchen, who probably still works there, is probably just as miserable or more miserable in his job. Yep.
That's messed up, man.
Dennis, Elmer, Jim. Jim's not there anymore because he got fired for strangling a kid. That's a true story. Yeah.
That's quite messed
He
up.
looked like Ned Flanders and was really nice and religious like Ned Flanders. I think he was religious. I don't know. I never asked him about his religion, but he's the guy who hired me, actually. And this was after I worked there. He got...
But he was a total child abuser?
Well, yeah, he strangled a kid. I say kid, but he was like 16 or something, probably. So he strangled a guy that worked there because he wasn't listening or something. I don't know.
I'm kind of creeped out now by hearing that story.
So yeah, that's what happened.
That's what happened. I don't know how I feel about that. Jewelry box, I will take it. Open it to get the stone ring. Let's do that. Oh, that was easy. No fuss, no muss. And we're finished down here. So we have some last odds and ends to take care of in the mansion. And then we're all finished with this game. We're going to head to the final section just after the mansion, which is sort of a research facility. Not to spoil too much.
So we on disc 2 yet?
No. No, the GameCube version of this game came on 2 discs because of all the pre-rendered backgrounds. They took up such an obscene amount of memory. But disc 2 actually was just that last little section of the game. I don't even need this. I don't know why I'm picking it up. Disc 2 started when you got to the research facility, which we will get to very, very, very soon. But it really is the last 15 to 20% of the game, and the game is not that long to begin with, so...
Yeah, this game was more padded by backtracking and just not knowing what to do.
Yeah, and also by replayability, but mainly just by backtracking, a lot of walking around, and pretty much every single puzzle requires you to have items from different places.
And have a walkthrough
in your inventory. Yeah, pretty much. You pretty much have to have a walk.
So, can you finish this game with only a knife?
With a knife?
Yeah.
knife only run.
Only run?
I can't, no, because the knife in this game is not that good. But the knife in Code Veronica is fantastic. So yes. I've attempted a knife-only run of Code Veronica, and I got up to somewhere in the middle of Disc 2. But I kind of got bored of it. It's really hard. It's really hard.
Do we mention that Ed's been playing the whole game? We did mention that, right? That you were going to be the only one playing?
Yeah.
Well, then strike that comment from the record.
No.
What are we going to lose some Dahmer talk?
What?
Well, don't cut out the Dahmer talk.
No, of course not.
Oh, yeah.
I would never. I never. Why would I do such a thing?
Well, I never.
Why would I do such a goddamn thing?
Oh, is a new Resident Evil coming out the end of this month?
Is there a new Resident Evil coming out at the end of this month?
Is there?
Yeah.
No way.
What is it called?
Revelation 2.
Oh, yeah.
It's like pieces, I think. You can get the whole thing, or you could just get parts of it if you want.
What is wrong with me? Oh, it's like episodic?
I don't know. It's one with Bert. He's looking for his daughter.
Barry Burton?
Barry, yeah. And the one with, what's her name again? Claire.
Oh. I like Claire. She's my favorite character. Claire Redfield. Now, let's see. We need to go back to the item room without getting our heads taken off. GG no re. Let's see. Oh, it's pretty close.
Why is Lisa after you still?
No, there's all these hunters, though.
You have so much healing items, though.
Yeah, actually, I think I just went to the wrong door. Yep, I did.
Oh, come on. That stinks. Now you gotta go past that hunter again.
Lisa,
Nah,
don't
no,
see
it's
that.
right here.
Okay.
At least you don't see that door animation every time.
Yeah, no, can you imagine if we played this with doors? Like, if you just count how many doors we've entered in this entire playthrough,
Yeah.
it'd be like 7 years worth of doors. That's too many doors.
The 7-year door? 1,000-year door.
The 1,000-year door.
It's a Mario.
Yeah, it is
Isn't it a 1,000-year Mario? It's a Mario game.
Yeah. So we actually need that red gemstone so we can solve this obtuse puzzle. Google it. Google Resident Evil piece puzzle piece solution. puzzle piece solution.
Do you want me to look for it?
Yeah, sure. It'll be easier than watching me do this, watching me fail at this. Now let's see here.
Puzzle piece?
Yeah. That looks about right.
Oh, here it is.
Oh yeah? Oh yeah, there it is. Thanks, Internet. I love the Internet. Alright, let's take this big
So
ass...
that rotates that way? Yeah,
That's
like
how I
that.
had it the first time.
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay, we're gonna take this big sharp piece and we're gonna... Oh, I see.
Put that down there.
I see. We're gonna take this sharp piece. Oh, okay.
That goes up there.
Tricky. Oops. No, don't quit the puzzle. No! There. Alright, and we're gonna take this piece and we're gonna have it go kind of like that.
Yeah. It doesn't fit. I think you gotta move one of the other pieces. It's like kind of picky, I guess.
It is kind of picky.
Jesus. It's really exact.
No, it's so exact. Alright, here we go.
I think that big piece is wrong.
It is?
No, it's just a little off.
Oh, maybe it is. Oops. That's too much. Oh yeah, look how much you can move it.
Yeah, put it there.
Yeah, make a lot of room. All right, let's grab this piece now. Yeah.
Oh, I hope that one fits. No
Shrink.
way. No way that's not gonna fit there.
Here, all we have to do is move this piece down a little bit. There we go. Oops. If it doesn't fit, blame the Jews.
Whoa.
Oh, whoa!
We were gonna get racial on
You
this.
got a little racial there all of a sudden. I'm just kidding. You shouldn't blame them for anything.
Doesn't it have a grenade launcher? Couldn't you just use that to solve most of these puzzles?
Yeah, you just blow everything open. You mean?
Right.
Yeah.
Correct.
Definitely.
Yeah, using the electric or poison rounds would probably be the most effective on inanimate objects. Yes, no, agree, disagree?
Yes, except I disagree because there's no such thing as electric rounds. Come on, dude, get with the lore. Seriously.
Oh.
Fire.
Fire. Just kidding. Don't get with the lore. All right, let's. All right. So we are gonna put these away. We no longer need these ammos.
I think this... Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead. I'm not saying anything.
I was gonna say, I think this is the first time on GameSoup where we've put a significant amount of effort into trying to make the actual gameplay decent.
Yeah. I think you're right.
Because usually we're playing a game for the first time and there's not really any pressure to make it good. And this time we want to actually help. We want to help the viewers.
Well, I don't know about that. You're
with,
going
if they want it as a walkthrough, you know.
you're going a little far with it. I don't want to help nobody. No, that's
okay.
that's not true. I do want to help somebody.
All right.
Scary. Hey, look, a battery pack.
So you don't get to see Rebecca.
In this game, no, you actually no, because you have to play as Chris to see Rebecca. Okay, we need this shiny thing. Let's collect this shiny here. Ooh, a metal object.
You got a lot of metal objects right now.
Very descriptive.
Oh, there
look
you
at
go.
that.
Combined
You
it.
can combine them. Okay, so now we have 2 stone and metal objects, as well as 2 metal of wolf and metal of eagle. Okay.
I hope you don't have to pick up any more metals because then you don't have any room for a gun.
I know, right? Well, good thing we have this grenade launcher. That's probably all the weapon that we need. However, I would like this battery pack. Stunwalker. Alright, and I think that's all we need in here.
All right.
Alright, so we're looking pretty good here. But before we do anything else, we're going to go ahead and make a pit stop at the save room. Finally, all this excitement with Lisa will come to a close. Sadly. You know, this is easy mode, but they sure give you a lot of healing items. Like, it doesn't even feel dangerous, you know? Is that just me?
I don't feel any danger.
You don't feel danger? Easy mode's real easy. Normal mode, kind of hard. Big spike in difficulty. There's a lot more zombies, as we saw. By mistake. And we want to go out to the main area now.
Whoa.
He came off screen!
Yeah,
He
that's
came
fair.
off screen!
Yeah, things like that were more acceptable in the olden days.
Yeah. Yeah, not anymore. I mean, this game came out just over 10 years ago, back when that was already unacceptable, but because it was a remake of a game that was already...
I think we're at like 15 years now.
It was 2002 or 2003
Resident Evil 1?
for GameCube.
Oh, for GameCube, yeah.
Because the original Resident Evil 1 for PlayStation came out in 96, I think.
Oh, yeah. That's what I was going to say. It's probably been... That's almost 20 years. Yeah.
20 years ago, that was perfectly acceptable. But then again, they were working within the constraints of the system, too, you know?
Yeah, there's a lot less constraints now, obviously. And one of the more obvious things that's ever been said on this show. Most of the things we say are just lies, but
Sometimes you tell the truth.
sometimes we tell the truth. Oh yeah, I was thinking that we should have a code word for when we're actually telling the truth about something.
Yeah?
Yeah, like for when we're being real about something. I was thinking maybe the word real.
Real? That's not a code word.
Yeah, we say the word real, then it's real.
That's a word that
what we're talking
anybody
about.
would use.
When we're telling the truth, we say that, you know?
Ah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just say real.
Realtalk.com.
But, a lot of the things we say are lies.
Sure.
But the story about the trash compactor, that long-winded, boring story from work
That was real.
that I told earlier, that was real.
Yeah. Good, because I believed you. And you would have punked me.
The story about Dahmer, about me knowing Dahmer, that wasn't real.
That wasn't real?
No. But the stories that I told about Dahmer, the 55-gallon drums filled with people soup,
That's
and
creepy.
Him wearing people's faces, all that stuff, all that weird stuff I said, that was all true.
Jill,
Real.
you're alive. I was worried because I thought you would.
Start talking.
Calm down. I didn't want to do it. Believe me, I can explain.
Don't lie to me.
Uh-oh.
Is that how you get a magnum?
This
Take berries.
Yep, this is one way. It's so gruesome. Yo, dog, my statues. I just got those.
Oh, she's a snakes for.
Snakes for a head.
Time to talk. Jill, hand me my gun.
No time to talk, but we can think about this decision all we want. Give the gun back to Barry.
Now, he was just about to put a very large bullet into your head.
Yeah, he wasn't thinking twice about it, so I'm thinking we should maybe,
No.
be as equally... What's the word?
Nasty.
Selfless? Not selfless. What's the opposite of
Guilty.
selfless? Oh, yeah.
Mean.
No, I think this is the right choice, because he was going to kill us. Why should we save him?
Oh no!
He's just taking a trip, taking a ride. He's alright.
Is that a picture of his family? He's just carrying, he knocked a picture of his family out of him?
It was just a picture of Barry himself. He just carries around his own picture.
Wow.
In case he gets amnesia someday.
Such narcissism in the pre-Twitter days.
I know.
He was going to put it on his Instagram.
Alright, so we've got a little boss fight here. And the best thing to do is to not fight the boss, which in fact you cannot because she is invulnerable. No, we're gonna put that death in, but let's still be selfish jerks. But this time, we're gonna do this a little bit differently. We're gonna go for the far side first, which is how I think you're supposed to do it. That way you don't get knocked off. So that's one. We're gonna bait and switch a little bit here. Bait, followed by a switch. So these what are these? Ah, crap. These little stony guys here on the corners of the arena. And for some reason, it doesn't make a lick of sense. For some reason, you need to push these 4 stones off this platform into the depths below. And that's how you win. Okay.
Oh, you're done. No, maybe not.
Thank God for invincibility. So by pushing those 4 stones, it opens that coffin. And she takes out her mother's skull.
Huh?
And that's it. Happy ending, right?
I'm not sure what happened there.
That's it. That's all. That's it. Then you will never see Lisa again. Pretty cool, huh? Pretty cool and logical.
What did that add to the game?
Gives you a lot of closure. That's what it added. It gives you a lot of closure.
Oh,
Don't act like you don't know what it adds to the game.
gives me a lot of clothing. I went to Kohl's and I bought some clothes.
Is that true?
Nah, not real.
Nah, dog. So let's see. We're in a brand new area now, but guess what? There's a giant fountain. And this giant, this statue of, an eagle-shaped emblem. Well, good thing we have this, Medal of Eagle. What a very Japanese thing. Medal of Eagle. Like Medal of Honor. Should say Medal of an Eagle, I guess, huh?
Medal of the Eagle.
Or the Eagle, yeah. Okay, and one of the last cutscenes in the game here, except for the very, very end. Man, these are so low resolution. I can't
Yeah, the
believe
graphics get worse.
Yeah,
when it goes to the cutscene.
Yeah. I'm surprised that they couldn't do anything with those pre-rendered cutscenes. I wonder if they didn't... Like, I don't even know how that works. Do you just not have access to the originals and can't re-render them or anything? That's pretty nuts. Anyway, we gotta find the entrance. Here it is.
They'd probably have to build it from the ground up. They'd probably have to build it from the bottom up.
Yeah.
All over again.
Not worth it, I guess.
Yeah. Probably, that's why.
So in the GameCube version of the game, this is where Disc 2 would start. You'd be prompted to open the GameCube, pull out Disc 1 and insert Disc 2. But we don't have to do that. Alright. But we are going to save here. Because no more repeats of last time. Yeah, even with all the off-screen deaths and mess-ups, this game still clocks in fairly short when you know what you're doing. Let's see here. So this final area has mostly zombies. There's only one new enemy here, and there are no hunters.
That is a lot of herbs.
Gotta smoke that weed, man. Hey, an ammo disc. Now, these are optional as far as I know. Oh, come on. Don't you love that when the camera angle changes and, you know, there's like nothing you could do? Let's see, we want to go through...
That was rather unlucky.
It keeps happening. Don't use a euphemism. Say what you mean. It was cheap. Hey, look at that. Magnum rounds on the floor.
Good
Oh,
thing
good
you
thing you
just
got a
stole
magnum.
yourself a magnum.
Oh yeah, that's true. I did. Take the 2 X-rays on the boxes and shelf. Actually, we don't have to do this. Alright, so if you do the puzzle here, you will find out that the username is John. Password. Look at the font here. It's a very strange font, isn't it?
Yeah, it's... I think it was even dated at the time.
Yeah, I think so. This is like this cheap knockoff OS. Like, what is this? These ridiculous sounds and these crazy files.
So what was the password?
The
Ada?
password is Ada, yeah. And the username is John.
So,
Now what secret significance that has, I will let you think about.
wasn't that her fiance?
Was it?
No,
What's
she
the
said she
pa-
was...
What was the other password there?
Just now?
Yeah.
This one was Cell. And that's you get from another puzzle in game. Now, I'm sure it would have been helpful for you to for me to explain that puzzle, but I didn't.
Well, if you know the passwords,
Yeah,
we're speed running here, so
yeah, more or less. I mean, it's been so long since I've properly played through this part of the game.
this is a true speed run super play.
Yeah, sure.
You should just cut out a chunk of it and say fastest super play ever and make it like 75-minute video.
Well, let's actually go back up here. We'll go back
So
to
we're skipping a couple of things here.
Yeah, there's a small puzzle here with the MO discs and slide filters. But if you know the code already, which we sort of do, then you don't have to go through all the trouble. Instead, well, I guess we'll take this since we're close already. But we're gonna go ahead and enter the password, which is, what did I say, 8462?
Yeah.
Is that a beep of correctness? Yeah, sure, why not? Yeah, and that password doesn't actually change from game to game, so once you know it for every playthrough. So let's see, why can't I leave now? Okay.
I wonder how many nerds made that their PIN code for their
Probably 0.
debit.
You think?
It's a pretty bad one. It's pretty bad to use that
Yeah.
as your PIN code. If that's your PIN code,
Because of this game?
put that in the comments that that's your PIN code, and also put your debit card number.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Give us your debit card number and anything else you want to tell us. Alright, so we put in the code. And we got the key. Now we are ready to, oh yeah, let's take this map, why not? And now we're ready to keep going.
Map of the lab.
Let's move on.
Disc 2.
Let's move on, shall we? I think we're gonna go back downstairs. Bleh, I'm really sick. I drank too much.
Too much Kool-Aid.
Okay. Alright. Wow, that was a long load time just now.
It's
Oh.
longer than the usual load times that we've been having in this game.
Yeah. Yeah, right, just there I noticed. Just there. Maybe it's because of that moving fan or something. Maybe that's really
Hey, you might as well just discard it.
yeah, right? Yeah, go through this hall and through the door this, yeah, okay, that was all optional. Okay, now I'm starting to recognize this a little bit. There's a naked zombie in here somewhere.
Whoa, they saved that for the end.
Yeah, they did. So we have to go all the way to the end.
The shock value is not in violence, but in a naked zombie.
Turn right and head along here. So this is bad news bears because there are enemies in here. Brand new enemies that you haven't seen before. Like that guy. But let's see, where do we want to go? I think it's maybe in this first room. This little okay, now there's 2 of them. Real fair, guys. Just don't gang up on me once. Oh God. B words? That's Squidwords for sure. Yeah, I think this is it. I think this is actually it. Yeah, there it is. There it is. So fuel may explode if shaken or jarred. What that means is you can't run.
I thought it meant that you couldn't pickle it and put it in a jar for later.
For later. Which does sound delicious. Oh no. These are not compatible. That's okay. We don't need them. I guess only once we fill it up with fuel is it dangerous. I sure hope. But you'll find out if I'm wrong. Alright, I think we're okay. Oops. Alright, let's go back. Let's go back to the attic.
And then go back to the elevator and fill it up.
Go to the elevator.
It says it needs to be...
Back to the square. Oh, this is not the square hall though. Double doors. Back to the oh, actually there's a save room here. We're gonna go in here and get stuff.
Yeah, you need ammo and
Yeah, I need that ammo
and bullets.
That healing. There's probably some grenade rounds in here. Shotgun shells. Oh no, grenade rounds on the floor. I'll take them.
right. Just gearing up here. Just gearing up here.
Ah, indeed. Yeah, just gearing up a little bit. We're coming up on a slightly treacherous part here, involving an not ink. What am I saying? Involving a fuel canister that if you run with, you instantly lose and die. Alright, so we're all geared up. We're gonna make our way out of here. We're gonna head back to the...
Oh, yeah, save.
Yeah. Did I put that? Oh, I didn't put the ink ribbons away. This game...
Do you need all that space in your inventory? Yeah, maybe you do.
I don't remember.
Yeah,
And
let's just play it safe, huh?
Every time I hadn't remembered before this, I've needed it. So
Yeah,
I'm just gonna
might as
assume.
well.
Yeah. I'm just gonna assume. Alright, so we're gonna go back here to the square-shaped room.
Do you have the empty canister with you?
Yeah, I do. Right? Yeah. Go through the double doors adjacent to the gate that goes back upstairs. Oh, okay. I can do that. There is a zombie here, though. Oh, cool. See you, sucker. Sucker. Joe, you haven't said much.
I'm kind of glazing over.
Me too. I'm really tired.
Yeah, we've been playing this for this Let's Play walkthrough has been almost a straight shot.
Yeah.
We've taken one decent break so far.
Second door on your right. There's only one door.
So the password Ada V?
There's grenade rounds there. You need them.
That's true. Oh, okay. Here we go. We're in the right area.
So username John, password Ada.
Yeah.
Is that an original game too?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
I do not think so. And I think this... Yeah, here we go. Here we go. This is where the money is. And notice there's a refueling device. That's it. Now we're going to put this capsule in here. And now it's going to explode if we walk too much. We walk too fast.
Okay, so here's what we were supposed to do.
Yep. Appears to be nitro compound.
Okay.
Running could result in a fatal explosion. So no running. Also shooting is bad, I think, but we're gonna have to take a risk.
Disco ball there.
Disco ball?
I think it's an ink ribbon.
That's a huge ink. I think it's a slide. Let's all talk about what we think it is. Slide filter. That was for solving an earlier puzzle.
Okay, so you were right.
We did not need it. But it's always good to have. Wait, are these incendiary as well? No, they're regular. They were just colored slightly differently. Okay.
Do you need incendiary for anything?
I mean, anything is good. Now where are we going here? Go back to the power room hallway. Okay, we're very, very close.
Yeah, you
You
just need to
can't
go
shoot
back to the
either?
fuel capsule where you found it. Place the fuel capsule back where you found it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Which is... Okay, we're gonna have to kill this zombie then. I hope that doesn't make it explode.
Shooting with. So what do you do?
We gotta leave that death in there.
We will. You have to not shoot anything.
But don't you get attacked?
Yeah.
So
You have to not run and not shoot.
Right, you have to kill everything that's in your way first. But we can't attack anything ourselves.
Do you have a healing spray or
I
something?
brought 2.
Oh yeah, well, you might just get hit.
But then here's the $1 million question. If you get attacked, does it make the nitro explode? Good question.
I don't know the answer for that.
Nobody does.
Yeah, it's a good question.
And do you know?
no.
Nobody knows. It'll be a mystery to all 3 of us.
So we'll find out.
We'll find out. Oh man, my voice is getting hoarse. All this screaming about this crazy game. Alright, here we go. We are almost to where we picked up the fuel canister.
Bless you, Ed.
I just said bless you to myself, apparently. Because you said bless you, Ed. Alright, now where did we get this fuel canister? Was it in this room or the second room? Oh, yeah, it's this room. Come on, fingers crossed for no enemies. See some fire. It's a good sign.
Just don't go near it.
Yeah.
Looks like part of the background.
There we
Probably won't
go.
hurt you.
Yeah.
It's a weird place for fuel to go,
I know, right?
but this is the futuristic world that we live in.
Yeah. That explains it. There we go.
Yeah, you can run now, though, so
Yeah, we're totally
he's nothing.
good.
He's nothing
So,
to you.
Yeah. He's nothing to me. Crisis slightly averted. Well, entirely averted, which is nice.
Yeah. Well, it's more of a time crisis now than anything.
Time crisis. I see what you did there.
Because I really want to get some Chinese food here. We're getting Chinese food.
After the show.
Yeah.
So what was that noise? Go through the southeast door in this area.
And as you guys know, as our loyal Game Soup fans know, Chinese food is health food. As we've talked about on the show before.
Yeah. If you've heard our previous.
I suppose we could go over the other things, the other restaurants and types of food, and whether they're health food or not. So IHOP, no, not health food. It's stomachache food. Chinese food, health food, as we said. And the third type of food that there is what was the other thing we talked about? Long John Silver's. Is it health food?
Long John Silver's. Of course it is. You'd have to be.
I think we might be in a disagreement here. We may need to have a debate.
But Chinese food is health food, but fast food is not.
Long John Silver's not health food.
But Chinese food. Yes?
Yeah.
Why Chinese food?
I read a news article about it.
What if you had read a news article about Long John Silver's? Then you would consider that health food, right?
Yeah, I believe most of the things I read.
How dare you?
Yeah, well, I try to keep an open mind, so open that I believe almost everything that I read. But if it's told to me by word of mouth,
Then no. Alright, so it looks like putting that fuel capsule in was the last thing we needed to do to activate this elevator.
if it's told to me by a wizard, I'm not really so sure about if magic exists in this plane.
Alright, so we used Barry's Magnum. Shouldn't have done it. We're gonna need some firepower. We should be okay though. Instead of firepower, we're going to take lots of healing items. Oh, you know what? Self-defense gun would be good here. I hope it's powerful. I don't know if it is. Pretty sure it is, but I'm not positive. Go through the door to the tyrant room. I mean, spoilers. We probably want we want this equipped. I think there's some cutscenes here. Hey, Whisker.
Wesker.
Barry's a disappointment. It's too bad he wasn't much of a poker player.
You were behind all of this. Why eliminate stars?
Believe it or not, that's Umbrella's intention.
So having stars nosing about is an inconvenience. You're just like all the other things. A slave of Umbrella.
Smart girl, but I think you misunderstand. The things you mentioned are nothing. I'll burn all of them along with this entire laboratory. That will be the end of my connection with Umbrella.
What? What are you planning?
I want to show you something.
Before I kill you?
We gotta fight this thing, huh?
Is that someone you know?
The tyrant?
Yeah.
Is that someone you know?
No, I don't know the tyrant. I don't know. Is he somebody? Is he
I don't know.
somebody from the lore?
Ultimate life.
Not that I know.
No, I don't think so.
In Resident Evil 2, the last boss was someone you knew of, but you didn't know him.
Yeah, I think this is just some random thing.
Thing?
You'll never understand.
Aww.
So how does he survive that? Because he has the virus?
I think he gets injected with the virus very shortly after this, and he's able to survive, which is not really possible, but okay.
But he's supposed to be immune, isn't he?
Immune to getting
Infected.
yeah, but he got. Did you see how he got like stuck through the middle? He shouldn't be alive.
I know. In Resident Evil
Crap. Whoa.
6, he supposedly has the antibodies. It's his legacy.
It's a pack of lies. He ain't got nothing. There we go.
That's it.
That's it.
That was the last boss?
No.
Oh.
No.
No, you should know Resident Evil last boss never dies in the first.
Yeah,
yeah.
And you should also know that Resident Evil's last boss is always timed. Always. Alright. So we got the master key, right? I'm pretty sure this is the master key. Is it labeled?
Yes, it's
Yeah.
never.
Master key. Alright, make sure you have a spot for in your inventory. We're gonna go get out of here. Because we are almost done. This is not a door.
This is
Oh, God.
not a door. This is a door.
No, I
You
have
can't
to
use that one.
We have to unlock the doors with the security panel over here. Wexer. Birkin.
William Birkin.
Bill Birkin. Bill,
Bill Birkin.
he's the
No,
cousin to Bilbo Baggins.
It's Sherry's dad. It's the last boss of Resident Evil 2.
Yeah, they feature prominently in Resident Evil 2. I think this was a retcon, though. I don't think they planned that.
Oh, it's disappointing.
Yeah. It's still nice to see the reference, though,
Yeah,
you know?
it is. It's just nice to see it. People plan ahead.
Yeah. But,
Yeah, I don't think they planned ahead 20 years worth of games. Resident Evil 6, I'm pretty sure they did not have that in mind.
It's not that big leap.
They
Yeah,
didn't
that's
have
true.
the train battle with Simmons at the end of Resident Evil 6 in mind when they made this game.
Simmons?
Yeah.
J.K. Simmons?
Yeah.
He's in Resident Evil 6 boss.
Oh. Hey, why you gotta be like that? Square, back upstairs. We gotta go back upstairs. Oh God. Oh, there's so many of them. These chimeras are like little bug things. I don't know, they're strange looking. Oh, there's a whole bunch of herbs here, aren't there?
Yeah, I think this is the room that had several herbs in it.
I better not do it though, because we might be low on ammo. I think this is where we're gonna go.
We had like 2
Go to the
rounds.
escape room.
There's a first aid spray in here.
Oh yeah. Is this the escape room? No, this is not the escape
Oh
room.
my god, you have like 4 healing items in the inventory. I'm sure you'll be fine.
Yeah.
Unless you don't use them.
Oh, we need to go up one more floor. Yeah, I can't imagine that we'll have to use 4 of them. But I hope we have enough ammo. I hope. Yeah, I
It's
think we'll
2
be okay.
plus 6.
Plus that self-defense gun. That should be more than enough.
You had 2 flame rounds in your box.
Oh yeah, you know what? I can just grab them right now because we're at an item box. Yeah, perfect. I had 2 in here.
I think so. I think I saw 2 flame rounds there.
Oh, Magnum. Oh yeah, there we go. Perfect. All right, that looks like a. Do we have any? Let's see. I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure we're in good shape, but we're gonna save one more time just to make sure. This will be our last save because we're about 5 minutes from the end. But if we die now, I don't want to have to replay the last 15 minutes instead of the last 5 minutes. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Makes sense. So 10 saves. See if you can beat our score.
As far as we know, nobody ever has. But if you send us proof, we'll be impressed.
Yeah, so comment below.
Comment below if you
Just
want.
leave us a comment. Please buy. You know, the guy from Windows 95 wanted you to buy his product. We just want you to leave a comment.
Brad's a pilot, and he's gonna leave you if you don't tell him you're there.
Yeah, he's kind of a jerk.
Yeah, he is.
Like, yeah. Why are these guys working on a team together? They're all kind of jerks to each other. You know
What do you
I'm saying?
mean? I thought Wesker seemed like a pretty swell guy.
Wesker? Nah, I mean, Barry was kind of a jerk. That guy that got eaten, well, he wasn't really a jerk, but I don't know.
You were a jerk to him.
Yeah, we did kind of, yeah. So I mean, even Jill's a jerk. Everybody's a jerk. Everybody's just looking out for themselves here. Look at her, like, waiting excitedly by the elevator. Aww. Poor Jill sandwich. There we go.
Looks like she's the only one getting out of here.
I think she is.
What about Chris?
Yeah, what about Chris?
We never found him. We literally never found Chris.
Is that a rocket launch?
Signal rockets. Alright then, let's, there's no final boss in this version of the game, I believe.
Wait, really?
Yeah. Really, depending on what you do during the last section of this game, you may be able to bypass the final boss. I don't know if that is the case. I think so.
Where's Barry?
We knocked him off the platform, man.
I
He's
know,
dead.
but
He's
doesn't
dead.
he show up in the original version? He's like shoots Wesker or something. He saves you at the end.
I don't remember. That's a good question.
And if they put in the version where he can just die, he doesn't come in.
He doesn't save you, no. Wait, can you kill him in the original? I can't remember.
No.
You can't kill him?
Well, he's in sequel, so he can't be dead.
That's true, yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Because in the original, he throws you the rocket launcher in the last fight, this fight.
Ah.
I think he's the one that throws you the rocket launcher.
Isn't it like a countdown that blows it up, or the whole thing, whole mansion?
Yeah, there's a countdown timer.
What happened to that one?
That's I think that has something to do with the MO disc business that we had earlier. Like, I think if you hit all three of those switches, then there's a countdown that starts with you making the facility explode. I think that's where the timer comes in. And then Barry should still be alive, and he should throw you a bone. And the bone is a rocket launcher that you can use to blow up the tyrant. That was the tyrant, I guess. Or is that Wesker? Who knows?
Oh, so...
Lots of unanswered questions. Do you have any answers?
Well, I thought he was supposed to blow up the place, fight Tyrant again, and Barry is supposed to come and save you at the end, but you killed him. So.
Well, I mean, we had two chances not to kill Barry, and for some reason we just decided to kill him anyway. I guess we could have not done that. But, we sure didn't. But the ending of the game does change depending on whether you let Barry live, and depending on how many other people you end up trying to save at that last area.
Or can you say Richard?
Richard?
Yeah, the
Who's
guy that got
Richard?
eaten by a snake.
You can save him, yeah. I don't think he actually affects anything, though. More so, I think you can actually manage to save Chris, and you can save Barry. And
How do you say Chris?
that, I think that's the MO disc stuff, where you get all the MO discs, and you, I think you find him somewhere. I think there's a part in that laboratory where you can find Chris.
He's being kept prison by Wesker or something?
Yeah, I think so. But I think I've only ever done that once or twice, and like I said, this was nearly 10 years ago. So I don't know. But all in all, still a pretty fun game, even if I've played it to death.
See there? See, there's Barry. He was there. He was there
Oh,
in the cutscene.
we shouldn't have killed him. Look, there they are trying to escape together. This is what should have happened. Instead, we killed him, but he was a jerk. Did you see what he was?
Yeah, he was about to kill you. Yeah. Maybe he made the right choice. I don't know.
No.
I don't know. How can we know? It's done. It's
I know,
done.
yeah.
What's done is done.
This is
not
very-
like, not like you can go back and change time.
It's such a strange game that 76 ammo used. That's it. We only killed 36.
That's 36.
Yeah.
That's not that many.
It's a very strange game that there can be no final encounter depending on what you do during the game. We got a closet key. Like, it's so anticlimactic to get to the rooftop, launch those rockets, and just be done with it. And now you see we have unlocked very easy mode, as well as easy, normal, and hard. And once you beat this mode, you unlock some of the other ones we mentioned earlier.
Oh.
So you can play as traditional Chris or Resident Evil 5 Chris with his
buffed
giant
up
arms.
Chris or
Yeah, look how different they look. They look like not even remotely similar. And we unlock this costume for Jill.
Seems really cool.
Is this from a game?
I never seen that before.
I don't recognize that costume. Alright then. And once you beat it a few more times, you're going to unlock all those great modes. Well, that's all for now. We hope you enjoyed watching our walkthrough/playthrough/get-killed-through of Resident Evil. Next, we're watching
HD.
GameSoup HD. GameSoup
Remastered.
HD. Remastered remake of
GameSoup. GameSoup is the thing that was HD remastered, not Resident Evil.
No. But GameSoup was remastered from a port, which was remastered from a remake from an NES collection title that was based on an Atari 2600 concept by Robert Louis Stevenson and Benjamin Franklin.
All right, let's just end it.